In an era when carmakers are reducing displacement and cylinder counts with electrification, it's a novelty to see a hybrid that flips the script. The 2025 Lamborghini Revuelto sticks with an iconic mid-mounted V12 and adds 3 electric motors to the mix, producing an otherworldly 1,001 horsepower. As a plug-in hybrid, the Revuelto uses those extra electrons for performance rather than for improving efficiency. As a result, you get instantaneous acceleration without losing the glorious sounds coming from the engine and exhaust, but fuel economy is almost as atrocious as the 769 horsepower Aventador it replaces. Then again, if you have $600,000 to throw at a car, we doubt fuel costs are much of a concern. The price of the 2025 Lamborghini Revuelto is expected to start around $609. Costing more than the average American home, exclusivity is essentially baked into the Revuelto's price, and that's just to start. Some paint options will set you back another $15,000, and you can rack up almost $100,000 in carbon fiber enhancements. We'd suggest adding $10,000 or so for the available safety features, though, especially for the surround view cameras. The Revuelto is unlike other Lambos in that much of its interface is digital. An 8.4-inch infotainment touchscreen handles much of the vehicle's controls, including climate functions, but there's also a 9.1-inch screen on the passenger side dash that shows everything possible to encourage motion sickness, such as speed, drive gear, and torque distribution. A third 12.3-inch display handles gauge cluster duties. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard. This bull is no ballerina when it comes to performance. The mid-mounted 814 HP 6.5-liter V12 is naturally aspirated and screams up to a 9,500 RPM redline. Of the 3 electric motors integrated into the powertrain, 2 drive the front wheels, while the third is integrated into the 8-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission and assists the V12 gas engine on the rear axle. The total output of this powertrain is 1,001 horsepower, the most of any Lamborghini ever. That's also the most horsepower from any plug-in hybrid, knocking the 986 horsepower Ferrari SF90 Stradale from the top spot. From behind the wheel, the Revuelto's acceleration feels intense, with the electric motors giving an instant surge of power off the line and the V12 howling as you explore the depths of its power band. Handling is sharper and more agile than in the outgoing Aventador. The Revuelto benefits from a rear-wheel steering system and a torque vectoring system which gives it more stability in corners and makes it easier to nip apexes. When we get a chance to test the Revuelto on our home turf, we'll update this story with more driving impressions and test results. The Revuelto is a plug-in hybrid, but not in the traditional sense of the term. This is no Prius Prime competitor, out to hypermeal its way from point A to point B. Its 3.8 kWh battery pack, nestled in the space between the 2 bucket seats, provides just enough juice to power the Revuelto for about 5 miles on electric power alone.